Welcome to our Shark Camp 6th grade orientation presentation for this school year, 2021-2022 school year. My name is Ms. O'Fallon. I am the magnet coordinator at New River Middle School for both of our marine science and I-CAN magnet programs, which I'll tell you a little bit more about as we start the presentation. This presentation was presented on Monday, August 16th for the 6th grade families who were present during the orientation Shark Camp, and here is a little recap of all the information that we went over. This is also very useful for not only our 6th grade families, but our 7th and 8th graders who are new to our campus or just want a little refresher. So let's take a look at what we went through during the presentation. Also, please keep in mind to go to our website for more information and reach out to us if you have any questions. So let's get started.
First, I want to recognize some of the amazing accomplishments that have taken place at New River. For 6 years in a row now, we have been named a National Magnet School of Distinction and Excellence. We have also in 2018 became a certified National Magnet School. This is a great honor for us because it is not awarded to very many schools.
Now, there are a few very important people that you do need to know. First of all, our very proud principal, Miss Wessinger, who has been at New River now for 11 years. Miss Reap, our 6th grade administrator. Miss Harris, our 7th grade administrator. And Mr. Reeves, our 8th grade administrator.
Good evening, parents and students. My name is Mrs. Reap, and I am your 6th grade assistant principal. I am so excited to have our new Sharks joining us this year at the home of the Sharks, New River Middle School. We're going to make it a great year.
Now here are some of our support staff and community liaisons, including Miss Ambrose, our literacy coach, Miss Bennett, our math coach, myself, Miss O'Fallon, magnet coordinator, Mr. Herrera and Mr. McBride, our community liaisons, and Miss Wimpy, our ESOL support. Next is some very, very important people that you do need to know. Miss Bales, Miss Wessinger's confidential secretary, Miss Armstrong, the 6th grade secretary, and she's also the attendance clerk. Then in our front desk is Miss Sotelo and Miss Smith, who always greet and welcome our families, and they answer the phones for the main line. Miss Wirt is in our 7th grade office and our IMT, along with Miss Allen, our 8th grade secretary, and Miss Winden, our ESC secretary. So call them up if you have any questions, and they will definitely direct you to the people who can help you out. Some important people you're going to see around campus is our security staff, including Officer Reyes, our school resource officer, Mr. Fraela, our security specialist, and our amazing campus monitors. So if you need any help, please ask them and they will assist you in anything you need. Who's who in our school counseling and exemptional education offices include Miss Cosgrave, who is our 6th grade counselor. The students will get to know her during lunchtime. They'll see her often. Miss Hidalgo, 7th grade counselor. Miss Taylor, 8th grade. Miss Henderson, ESC specialist. And Miss Benson, our speech and language, along with Miss Arnold, our family counselor.
Just a couple important phone numbers that you want to be aware of for this school year. Our main school line at New River Middle School is 754-323-3600. Our registrar, attendance hotline, and transportation are also listed here.
New River Middle School is the home of the Sharks, and the Sharks is our mascot, specially designed by the very famous Guy Harvey, which is a tiger shark, and she even has her own name, Emma. So we're very proud of having this logo along with our mascot, the Sharks. Our school colors are teal and white, and school hours are 9:30 to 4 p.m. Please note that supervision for students will only be provided from 8:45 to 4:30 p.m. So please plan accordingly if you're dropping off or picking up. We also do have before school and after school programs, the Sea Stars, available. There is information on the table for sign up, or go to our website for the online version and web address to register and get more information. New River Middle School is a Title I school, so I'm just going to go over some very general and important information about what makes a Title I school unique.
Tonight we want to share with you just a few of the terms that you're going to hear throughout the school year and understand what it means to New River Middle School. One of the terms you'll hear often is Title I. Title I is actually a federal assistance program, and it's one of the largest ones that supports a variety of schools throughout the nation. The goal of Title I is to provide high-quality education for all of our students, and New River Middle School is a Title I school, and this money supports many of the programs that you'll see taking place at New River. The funding from Title I supports and provides many supplemental programs, including smaller class sizes, additional teachers, additional training, extra time for instruction, including before and after school programs, parent engagement activities, and a variety of supplemental materials and methods. Title I funds last year that were provided to New River Middle School allowed us to support different programs and pay for student agendas, supplies, FSA camp, salaries for extended learning opportunities, iReady, substitutes, professional development, and so much more. Who decides how the title funds are utilized? Every school has a school advisory council, or we call it SAC. This is composed of parents, teachers, other staff members, the principal, and students at the middle school and high school level. The SAC determines how to use the Title I funds.
SAC is a way for you to get involved, just one of the many ways for you to get involved. But please consider joining us to be a part of our school advisory council and help us to determine how to spend some of the money from Title I. All of our meetings will be held the first Thursday of each month. Our first meeting will be held Thursday, September 2nd at 4:30 in our Exploratorium Media Center. Please join us for our first meeting. We hope you will be a part of our SAC, School Advisory Council. Along with volunteering and being a part of the SAC, there are other ways to get involved at New River Middle School. One includes our Friends of New River, and this is our community, parent, and teacher organization. The Friends of New River website is there, but in order to volunteer at any of our schools in Broward County, you do first have to fill out the volunteer application, browardschools.com/get-involved. Every volunteer must complete this online application before being able to volunteer at any Broward County public school. Also, this is the way to just get involved. If you have any questions about volunteering, please contact our volunteer school liaison, Miss Allen. Her email address is here, or just call the main line and ask to speak with her. I mentioned our Friends of New River parent and community team. Well, that is what we are. We're all about getting involved and supporting the entire school. And Friends of New River is the ones who sell the shirts. You can scan our QR code here, get registered so that you'll be notified via email of upcoming volunteer options, and also this is where you can go to buy your students' shirts, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in a little while. Along with the shirt sales, all that money that comes from shirt sales goes to support our school. Shark of the Month, this is a recognition, teacher appreciation, fundraising events, classroom support, all of that. So please get involved and at least get registered to be notified of opportunities to help out. The Title I School Parent Compact is a written agreement between teachers and parents and provides an opportunity to create partnership with your school community. This is on for every Title I school, and the compact is not only on our website but will also be in the students' first day packets. A few important safety and security notes to keep in mind. First, morning drop-off. Gates will not open prior to 8:30 a.m. except for morning care programs. The morning care will give detailed information about drop-off and pickup. Locked gates. The gates are locked during school hours from 9:30 to 3:30. And if you are coming on campus to pick up your student or a child or to volunteer, you must have a photo ID at the gate during school hours. Also, please note that Early pickups are allowed before 3:30. After 3:30, it is a normal pickup time. Any adult picking up the child must be listed on the emergency contact card and have a photo ID. After 3:30, the gates will be open for pickup, but before 3:30, it will not be open yet for any parents or adults who are picking up students. Students will be dismissed at 4 o'clock unless they are involved in a club or after-school activity. Remember, we will be conducting all of our drills, monthly fire drills, periodic tornado drills, along with code red drills to prepare in case of any of these emergencies. Lastly, ID badges are a mandatory part of our school uniform. Once we take pictures at the end of August, students will receive their IDs and it will be required for them to wear every day. Now, many of you are familiar with single sign-on, accessing all of the school platforms, but just a little refresher.
Accessing your classes for the single sign-on, SSO. Broward Schools has the one-stop launchpad for all of your online applications, Pinnacle, Gradebook, Canvas pages, online textbooks, and more. You're going to log on with your Active Directory through sso.browardschools.com. You're going to sign in with your username, which is your student number at mybrowardschools.com, and your password, which is capital P, birth date with the slashes. Here is what your clever dashboard may look like. You're going to have all of your access for your favorite resources, getting into Pinnacle, getting into Canvas, Teams. It is all here, including Virtual Counselor.
Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. First day, expectations, schedules, and all that important first day information that you're excited to learn about. Now, first day procedures. If you are dropping off your student for the first day, please enter in through the west side loop. That is where our main entrance is, not through the entrance at the light. That is only for buses. At the light of 31st Avenue and Riverland Road is only for the buses. Go to the west side and that is where you will drop off. This is always the drop off and pickup side for regular school day. When students drop off, I'm sorry parents, but you got to leave them at the gate and they are going to walk by themselves. Middle school, we cannot walk them to their first period. You'll leave them. We will take good care of them. Direct them to the cafeteria. Cafeteria for the 6th grade upon arrival. 7th grade is to the gym, and 8th grade is to the back patio. If anyone wants to eat breakfast, they report to the cafeteria first. Free breakfast for everybody. If students who are 7th and 8th grade eat breakfast, after they're done with breakfast, then they'll report to their designated areas until the bell rings for dismissal. At the bell, students will report to their first period class while they will receive their official schedule. If you printed off your schedule or got your schedule at schedule pickup or orientation, it will be replaced by their official schedule from their first period teacher, just in case there were any minor schedule changes made. Students, we do have a one-way hallway system. Please follow the directions of the system. They're all labeled with in and outdoors and signals of directions of how to walk in the hallways. This system has been in place for over 12 years or more, I think, and it works very well at keeping a very good flow of walking around the campus. Please be mindful of others around you as you are walking. There is no running, and try to keep distance between you and your neighbors as much as possible. If you have any questions about the directions or finding your classroom, there are teachers and staff all over the place to help you find your way. Don't worry, we're here to help you, and you're going to get a little lost. It happens. First period, we'll have your first day packet information. This information is important to return to your first period class. Now, dismissal for first day. Bus riders, you're going to go to the bus loop and check the board for their bus number. Bus numbers will be posted for buses lined up as the buses arrive. So if your number is on the board, that means it's already lined up. Follow directions of staff and teachers in terms of entering and finding your bus. Bike riders and walkers, you must leave campus immediately after the bell rings. You can't hang around. And you need to exit through the gates, and please use the crosswalks. The crosswalks and sidewalks are designated to help keep us safe. Car riders, you'll report to the front of the school, the main entrance, the west side, and then parents will go through the loop to pick up your child. Parents, please help us out by moving all the way to the end of the line, and your child will walk up to you. By helping move up the line, it will move us more quickly and we'll get more students into cars and everybody off campus as quickly as possible. Students cannot cross the road. You must go up through the line for them to walk out to you. Keep an eye out for your car, students, because we don't have nameplates in their cars. You have to know who's picking you up and what car they're driving. And students, you will move all the way down and wait for your car to come and move all the way up in the line. Again, parents, this is just to help us move the line along more quickly and safely for not only the students, but the parents as well. You can also find the bus pass information online at your Broward School's virtual counselor. So go into your child's single sign-on. Under virtual counselor, you will go into the student information, click the drop-down menu, and you will see the whole list. Click on bus routes, and the bus route information will show up with the bus route number, the time, location, and then PM, route, time, and location as well. Please note that printed bus passes are not required to board school buses on the first day of school. The bus drivers will have a roster. If you have any questions about transportation, please contact the transportation number. Couple more reminders about transportation in AM and PM. Car riders, do not enter through the east gate. This is the gate for school personnel and buses only. The east gate is the gate where the light is, the intersection light at Riverland Road and 31st Avenue. That is not where you go. It is the west gate. Students must wait at the curb for their parents, and the parents will proceed in a single file line along the driveway. No parking is allowed. You cannot get out of your car to go look for your child. Please communicate and make sure they know which car to be looking for when dropping off. Also with or picking up. With dropping off, please go all the way down so we can get more students out as well and make the line flow a little more smoothly. Don't drop them off at the entrance, just they can walk a little bit, and that allows us to get more students in and out of cars quickly and safely. Parents, please do not drop off your students on Riverland Road or pick them up. Also, lastly, no left turns are allowed out of the parent pickup area, that main entrance. Right turns only any time of the day. Bus riders, you must be at your designated stop 15 minutes prior to pickup time. Remember, some buses are running a little faster and slower in the first couple days of school, so be patient if they're not there. They're still learning their routes. All right? Students are responsible for locating their assigned bus once dismissed. Go down the line, you'll see that board to see what buses are already available. If students miss their bus, they will be required to secure a ride. Remember to ask for assistance if you have any questions from the staff and teachers in the bus area. Walkers and bikers, students riding bike, please cross at designated crosswalks. Do not ride your bike once through the school. Walk it to the bike lock area, and they should be locked individually. Lastly, there are no skateboards allowed on campus. Do not bring or ride your skateboard to school. Now it's time to take a look at your schedule and understand how to read your schedule. All students have 6 classes daily. They will have their 4 core classes: science, social studies, language arts, and math, and then 2 academy elective classes or potentially a reading class depending on their levels. Lunch is also right there in the middle. Teachers will escort their students to lunch. Each grade level has a different lunch. Teachers will go over with students the lunch procedures. Please remember the classes start promptly at 9:30 a.m. and run until 4 p.m. That is our school day at New River. If you were not able to attend and pick up your schedule during the schedule pickup orientation time, you can still get your child's schedule on Virtual Counselor. So the first step will be is log into Virtual Counselor from your single sign-on. You'll find it on your child's Clever dashboard. Select Virtual Counselor and then you will select Student Schedule. That will pull up your student's schedule. Your student schedule can also be found in Virtual Counselor just like the bus pass. Again, click on the Student Info drop-down menu and you will see in the list of options, you will see Student Schedule. Click on the Student Schedule and this is what will appear. You'll see the period for 1 through 6, along with the course title, which is the name of the class, the teacher name, and then the building and the room number, building 1, 2, or 3, and the room number, so that your student will be able to find their classes on the first day of school. Also, you do not have to print out this schedule. The students will get an official schedule from their first period teacher. So the most important class that they need to be able to know where they're going is first period. And from there, they will get a copy of their schedule to follow for the rest of the day. And also, students and parents, if you get lost, don't worry, just ask for help. All the teachers and support staff administration will all be in the hallways between each call change in order to help direct students of where they need to go. Don't worry, just ask. It is our first day for everyone back to school. As you are looking at your schedule, you may be a little confused by some of the course codes. Well, our elective course codes are a little different because there's not as many options in middle school for these crazy courses. So here's a little key to help you out. Also, there's an information packet that is available on our website that has this all laid out for you to look at as well. If you see Research 1, that is the marine science class. 6th grade wheel will look like Pure Car School 2, and those are the wheel classes 1, 2, and 3. They are in different orders based upon what class you might be starting, the rotation. I'll touch on that in a little bit. And then also just below, if you're curious about the 7th or 8th grade, there's a little key to help you navigate the course codes for the elective classes. During the first period, students are going to be getting their first day materials. It includes a very important piece of material that they are going to want to keep, which is their agenda. Every student will receive an agenda. It has useful information, but it is also an amazing tool to stay organized and keep on top of all your assignments and activities. Please don't lose it. It is very useful, and parents, this is a great way for you to correspond with your teachers and also keep track of what your kids are up to every day. They have the chance to share with you this to keep and monitor how they're doing. Our first day back to school forms. These are really, really important. You're going to get a chance to get all of these forms at school on the very first day from their first period teacher. But if you want to get a head start and use the online tool and do it all online, here is the link, or you can scan the QR code. These forms are required each year for you to fill out again. And online, they're available in English, Spanish, Haitian Creole, and Portuguese. I think it's about 20 minutes that it takes. All forms will be available through your first period teacher if you would like the paper copy, or you can go and complete it online and get a head start. New River does have a unified dress policy, and this is important. The unified dress policy promotes safety, improves behavior, and enhances learning. And so it is very important for us to all be in unified dress. The unified dress includes our Oxford or polo style shirts with collars, any shade of blue, from teal to light blue. It includes black, white, gray, and khaki, all solid colors, no stripes. Students can also wear the very popular New River Middle School shirts, the short sleeve, long sleeve, or field trip shirts any day of the week, and that is part of unified dress policy. So if you want to order a shirt, go on to the New River website and you can get some of your shirts there. Bottoms include Docker style shorts, pants, capris, or skirts, and the colors include tan, khaki, black, navy blue, or dark gray. Now, jeans may be worn, but they must be solid, darker colors, dark blue, dark gray, or black, and very important, they may not have any cuts, rips, or tears, or designs in the denim material. No jeggings are allowed. And also be aware that no sweatpants or sweatpant material or joggers are allowed as part of the bottom, and athletic pants or shorts, baseball shorts, or dance wear. Shorts and skirts must be fingertip length or longer. So if you stand, and it must reach your fingertips. Lastly, ID badges are a part of our New River Unified Dress, and the students will get their ID badges after school pictures are taken and will be expected to wear them on a daily basis. So if you have any questions, this information is not only on our website, but it is also in that information packet that you will find on the website as well. The New River Shark store is your chance to buy different shirts and New River swag, which can be worn as part of our unified dress policy. Field trip shirts are required when we go on any field trips. You can go and purchase your New River shirts and swag on our Friends of New River Shark store. Please note that a few of our items are low in stock right now, but we will be replenishing them very soon. If you order online, we will deliver the shirts to the students throughout the first couple days of school. Not the first day, maybe not the second, but hopefully within the first week of school, we will get all of the orders out to the students delivered to them. And don't forget, you can order throughout the whole year. We will remind you of when the store is restocked as well. Now let's go over the mask and face covering basic information. More in-depth information of the Broward County policy can be found at 2170 on the Broward County policy website. Here is the policy. Each student, employee, visitor, and vendor or other persons on our campus shall properly wear a face covering while at or inside a school building, district facility, school bus, or school district-sponsored activity. Properly wearing your face covering, covering both the nose and mouth of the person. There are the types of face covering that are allowed are commercial produced surgical masks or the cloth face mask, which has 2 or more layers of washable, breathable fabric. And if you want more information about that, you can go to the CDC website, which is down there. And lastly, the following masks are not allowed. They do not meet the compliance. Those include face masks that are made of fabrics that are hard to breathe, for example, vinyl, and face masks that have inhale or exhale valves or vents, and lastly, gaiters. School supplies. It's always fun to go shopping and get school supplies, and the most way to be organized and have success is to be prepared with your school supplies. So first, the basic supplies are what we would recommend for the first couple days of school. Folders for each of the classes, paper, notebooks, pens and pencils, and color pencils. Students will receive further information from their teachers on the first day of school if there is specific subject area supplies required. It is recommended that students also have a sturdy backpack because they will be carrying all their supplies in the backpacks. So don't overload them because there are no lockers. They will carry them from class to class. If there are any textbooks that are handed out to students, they will be handed out for that year and be kept at home. So students will not have to carry textbooks from class to class. They will leave it in the classroom or have one at home. And remember, students are also provided that very important agenda during the first week, and it'll help them keep track of their assignments. Communication and support. Here we're going to go through some tools, resources, and support that's going to make this year a success for both students and, importantly, the parents too. Here are a few tips for student success. First of all, students, we know that coming back and being back in person is different for everybody. But first and foremost, this year we are so excited to have everybody back on campus. We are so excited to be face to face, and first, be positive about everything. Be here, be present, and be engaged as much as you can. And be organized. Get organized and stay organized. If you start from the first day of school being organized and keep it going, you're going to have success and stay on track all year long. Parents and students, set goals. Start on track and stay on track. It is going to be a great year. Make the most of all of your resources. In class and out of class, online, everywhere that it's available, make the most of those resources and utilize them. Also, students, learn to deal with a few setbacks, but don't let it stop you from continuing on. It's okay if you struggle a little bit here and there, as long as you keep moving forward, keep asking for help, use your resources, people and resources like textbooks and things that are online. We are here to help, but don't let one setback get you down and continue on that downward spiral. Keep going up. And when in doubt, ask for help. We are here to help you. Students, ask your teachers if you ever have a question. Ask them for help. Ask your parents. Ask your administration. Ask when in doubt. And lastly, just keep swimming. Don't let yourself get bogged down by little things. Stay positive, stay engaged, and we are going to have a great year. And like my little friend Dory says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I forget how it goes. Now, let's go over some of the tools that can help you track the progress and support your child. First, Canvas, very familiar from last year. A lot of the coursework and assignments and things will still be posted on Canvas as a resource for you and your students, along with using the agenda, very important. Email your teachers, the teachers of your students. Teachers will check their email. First name dot last name at browardschools.com is generally the way, but students will also be receiving an agenda from their teachers. Make sure that you write down all of that resource information and communicate with them through all the year. Pinnacle enables you to access daily attendance and grades. You can even set up Pinnacle with reminders so that you can help track your child's progress. It's very important to utilize these resources and touch base with your child. Have weekly, bi-weekly meetings just to go over agendas, Pinnacle, all of those things. Interim report cards will be sent home, and report cards not only will be sent home, but you can find them on Virtual Counselor. And Virtual Counselor has all other information about your student, including grades, standardized tests from other years, and you can access all of that from the New River Middle School website. Along with communicating with your child's teachers via email, which is a great way to stay in touch, it is also encouraged to have parent-teacher conferences to monitor your child's progress, where you can meet with all of their teachers. Conferences are held on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from approximately 8:45 to 9:15. If you would like to schedule a conference with your child's teachers, please call the office and ask to be connected to the grade level secretary to schedule the conference. Your grade level secretary will be the one who handles scheduling of conferences. And again, like I said, also email your child's teachers or even the grade level counselor. We're all here to help support. Our school counseling support is essential for student success, and we want our students and parents to know that our school counseling offices are here to help. If you have questions or concerns about schedules and course questions, academic support, emotional and mental support, or community counseling agencies, they can connect you with any of those support that we can help with here from the school. So please feel free and reach out to your grade level counseling office. Miss Cosgrave is the 6th grade counselor, Miss Hidalgo 7th grade, and Miss Taylor 8th grade. They are here to help and support you and our students as we navigate through middle school.
Other communication tools that we'd like you to utilize is our school website. Please become familiar with all of this and don't miss important information through the parent link. Make sure that your phone number is also up to date with us so that you do receive those parent links and information. It is so important to stay up on what is going on at New River. We also have Facebook and Twitter, so follow us there to see what's happening. Other resources available are Sharks 360, which is an amazing digital support program with tons of resources, Naviance college and career readiness programs, and our Broward Schools mobile app. Definitely download all of this, and everything is available again on our website. District services that are available. There are many services through Broward Schools that we want our students and parents to take advantage of. First, the free and reduced lunch. This is important for you to fill out because this is tied to our Title I dollars. So please fill out. Everyone should apply. And if you applied last year, you need to apply again this year. So even if you are not certain if you qualify, fill it out anyways, and you never know. Student services that are offered not only through our school counseling department, but through Broward County services include mental health, information about coronavirus, child abuse, neglect, and prevention, and much, much more. It's all available on the student services website of Broward Schools. Some of the resources that are available for our ELL and ESOL families include different Canvas courses for support, assistance through email with language, and services are available. Please utilize these.
The Canvas parent app and the Canvas student app is still an important resource to utilize, even though we are now back full face on-campus learning. Canvas is still going to be a platform that we will be using to have resources for in-class activities and things. So it is important to still stay up to date on what's going on with Canvas, because not only will they be using it in middle school, but they will continue to use it as they progress into high school. Please help us out by reporting your absence of your child in a timely manner by reporting it to the absence hotline, the attendance hotline, 754-323-3602. Parents, please notify us within 2 days from the date of the absence, and remember that students have 2 days, not including the day of return, to make up any missed assignments. And they can even start working on any missed assignments through the Canvas app. They can look at what they've missed and make sure they get caught up, or communicate with their teacher via email. And please, again, call the attendance hotline. Do not call the main office line to report an absence.
Let's take a look at our magnet programs at New River Middle School. We have 2 programs, ICANN, Integrated Career and Academic Networks, and Marine Science. ICANN stands for Integrated Career and Academic Networks. This program gives us the opportunity to expand our current elective options, engage our students in a variety of new courses that we implemented over the last couple of years, and allow our students to explore the many different opportunities in our 4 different academies. Every single student at New River Middle School is part of an academy, which includes all of our elective classes. So if you are a student at New River Middle School taking an elective class, you are part of our ICANN Magnet program. 6th graders, you get a chance to explore the various options of the different academies through our WHEEL elective classes. And 7th and 8th grade, you will take full year classes moving on to possibly a connection for a high school credit at Stranahan. But we'll talk more about that as you get into 7th and 8th grade. Our 4 ICANN Academy programs include Marine and Biomedical Sciences, Arts and Humanities, Engineering, Industry and Construction, and Business, Finance, and Entrepreneurship. All of our elective classes fall under one of these 4 academies.
So here is the 6th grade Academy elective options. The Academy Wheels, like I mentioned earlier on the schedule, that shows up as Pure Car School 2. Each wheel, wheel 1, 2, and 3, has 4 different classes that rotate. And they're in different periods. So in wheel 1, for example, entrepreneurship, STEM coding, engineering, and art. You won't necessarily go in that order, but by the end of the year, you will have visited all 4 of those classes, one each 9 weeks. Now, you may have noticed that it's slightly different from the course selection. We've had to change things slightly based upon the teachers who teach these classes, because some of our teachers teach other classes as well. And so now we have 3 wheels, and you'll see the full year course, band, and PE on your schedule if you have one of those.
Take a look at a few snapshots of some of our ICANN Academy classrooms, including robotics, marine ROV, engineering, entrepreneurship, and much more. The Marine Science Magnet Program at New River is a countywide program for both our in-boundary and out-of-boundary students. Our marine theme is also infused in all of our core and elective courses whenever possible, including many of our PBL projects like Mission Possible Marine Plastics, which you will hear more about as the year progresses. There are 2 elective tracks for marine science. Our non-academic track for in-boundary students having no eligibility requirement tied, which includes ocean exploration. Then our second track, which does have eligibility requirements tied to it, including GPA and test scores, due to the fact that we have a spiraling curriculum leading towards that high school credit marine science. So in 6th grade, marine science leads to 7th and then 8th being the high school credit. Here is a quick little overview of some photos from activities taking place in marine science, including some projects like our beach cleanup.
Field trips and other events. There will be opportunities for various field trips along with presentations at school and virtual presentations and experiences as part of our curriculum throughout the ICANN and Marine Science Magnet programs, along with the core content classes as it ties to curriculum. So be on the lookout for more information about those things as we start getting further along into the school year and back to our face-to-face in-class learning. Clubs and sports. Club meeting times and dates along with sports tryouts and information will be shared through the announcements, especially morning announcements. So keep an eye out for those things, which will be getting started shortly after school starts. Also, keep in mind sports are for tryouts, and it's all grade levels, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And you need to make sure that you have arrangements for pickups after the finish of any meetings, clubs, or sports practices. We have a variety of clubs and organizations that we encourage our students to get involved in. Here is a list of some of them. Keep an eye out for announcements as these clubs and organizations start. The meetings, dates, and interest information will start after school gets underway, so be patient. They won't start in the first week. And then also there's the list of athletics that will be for tryout, and those announcements will come because different sports have different seasons. So just keep aware of announcements and information that is on the website for any of those clubs and after-school activities, including sports. Couple dates to mark on your calendar include our open house. This is an opportunity for you to meet your child's teachers. Thursday, September 2nd is the 6th grade open house from 6 to 7:30. You will follow your child's schedule. So at 6 o'clock, you'll go to first period, then second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So you will go throughout their whole day. So please mark that on your calendar. 7th and 8th grade open house is Thursday, September 9th. Same process. You will follow their schedule and get a brief informational session with each of your class teachers. And picture day is August 26th. School unified dress code is required. Now, a quick reminder of the sample schedule so you can remember where everything is located. The most important thing to remember is that the building and room number, not the course and section number. That is very confusing. Everyone wants to go by the section, but it is the building that is and the room number. Building is the first two-digit number, so the 02, and then the 201. If you're looking for building 1 upstairs, it is 150 and higher is upstairs building 1. 150 and lower is downstairs building 1. And then the same with the 200s, except it is only the low 200s, and then 200 and 220 and above is the upstairs. Most 6th grade classes are the downstairs, with a couple exceptions going upstairs. Now, we know that those of you who are watching this presentation were probably not able to join us or for schedule pickup and orientation, or if you still have questions after the day that you were at schedule pickup, please reach out to us. If you have questions about registration, please email Miss Grace. Counseling questions or scheduling questions, email Miss Cosgrove. Magnet questions, email me. Or other questions, you can also email Miss Reap, the 6th grade administrator, or any of your administrators that you would like to reach out to. Thank you so much. And lastly, welcome to our Shark family. We are so excited to start this school year with you and your child. And like I said, we are a Shark family. We are here to support you. We are working together to make this a successful school year for not only the students, but families as well. So please reach out if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you all on the first day of school. Have a great New River day.